Hello, this is Kendra Kanoy coming to you from the co-working space in Cape Town. And I first just want to start this video by being entirely grateful for where I am, and I know that I'm going to have a fantastic weekend with what I've got planned. There's a beach dance party, sunset dance party tonight. I'm going to go see the penguins tomorrow. We're going to have a picnic in the garden. So, you know, not to discount any of that, but I just spent the last, 30 minutes or so trying to figure out how to vote. And I thought I had it figured out. My dad had mailed my ballot to the co-working space, and then when I got here this week, they said, oh, the mail is very unreliable. You might not get it at all. You might get it in a couple weeks. So that made me have to go to Plan B. And so I've downloaded something that I have to now print out, and I could luckily email it in, which is good. And I don't know, I guess they're going to send me an electronic version of something to vote anyway. So that's stressful, especially because the midterms are so important this time. I mean, voting is always important, but there's just extra pressure that I figure this out and make it happen. And you've already seen my plug-in adapter woes, which we figured out. I'm not using that cluster of having 4 adapters because the South African plugs are different than anywhere else in the world, which is convenient, not really. And then I know there's some people that have had some medical issues, knock on wood, I haven't had any problems, but it just is something that I don't know if people realize that you have to get traveling insurance, and that covers some major medical things, I think, and some minor things too, but I still have to continue to pay for my Kaiser healthcare even though I can't use it. So right now I'm only out of the country for 3 months, but next year I'm considering being out longer, and it's frustrating to have to pay for something that you can't use, but you have to have by law. And of course, you know, if something were to happen, I don't know. So for any of my insurance people out there, I'm considering looking at different health options. So if you have any info for me, that would be great. And then, Mom, plug your ears, but hey Mimi, there's definitely a lot of safety issues here. I mean, you know, millions of people live here and they make do, but it is kind of like being in the tenderloin, in the sense of it's not, you know, there's lovely places and higher end things, but there are people that you need to be aware of pretty much everywhere. And we've been given, you know, instructions to Uber only if it's a couple blocks at night, not to walk, and groups of 3 or better. Of course, if we can grab a guy, if there's 2 girls. So, you know, it's like the ultra street smarts, which just makes it stressful because we're thinking, okay, we want to go this place, but we have our laptops in our backpack, so we don't want to wander around with our laptops, so we have to kind of reroute ourselves. So just thought I would brain dump some challenges for some things to think about, that as much as you get the wonderful experiences and see new places, that there are simple things like voting can be really challenging. So anywho, but I'm off to go dance on the beach in a few hours, so all will be well. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday.